My name is Dr. Niamh Balla and I'm the project coordinator for Crossing Frontiers, the Getty Connecting Art Histories project hosted here at the Courtauld Institute of Art. Crossing Frontiers is a travelling research seminar programme for early career researchers who are interested in the medieval art and culture of the eastern frontier between Christianity and Islam, covering Anatolia, the Caucasus and the Western Iranian world. It aims to give emerging scholars the opportunity to visit and discuss a range of important monuments alongside a group of more senior advisors and mentors.
So the Getty approached me about doing this project, and it just seemed the most fantastic opportunity based on all the years of research I've done in Eastern Turkey and the Caucasus, where it's become so apparent to me about the way the modern frontiers have divided up the art history of the region in the way that never happened in the medieval world, and tried to recreate what it must have been like when people were flowing across that region without any of the divides that hamper art history and tourism and everything today.
In the 12th to 14th centuries, four worlds met in the region of Eastern Anatolia and the Caucasus: the Christian and Turkic cultures of Anatolia, the Arabic culture of Syria, and the Persian culture of Iranian Azerbaijan. The invasions of the Mongols in the 13th century added yet more distinct cultural layers. All of these societies were culturally vibrant and produced high-quality works of art in the region. These works of art are now divided and studied according to the borders of modern nation-states, but the medieval cultures were not themselves discrete, isolated entities, rather they were overlapping and interdependent. The constant shifting of political and cultural frontiers in the Middle Ages meant that populations became interlaced and artists might work for very different patrons. This project aims to reunite the study of these monuments, to examine cross-cultural interaction across the region. We'd previously undertaken research trips to Turkey and Armenia, and our third seminar in Georgia allowed us to continue with our study of the interactions between the cultures in the region through the monuments and artefacts that survive. A pluralistic approach to the study of each monument allowed us to continue to map as a group the ways in which forms, particularly architectural forms, were employed across the region. Starting in Tbilisi with the significant collections of artefacts and manuscripts in the museums there and the important sites of the old city, we travelled outwards, traversing much of the small country and many of the most significant sites that informed the project. At each site, members of our team presented on the functions and uses of the shared visual languages that we observed. We travelled on dirt roads to the David Garija Desert on the border with Azerbaijan to visit the incredible rock-cut churches high up in the cliff faces. We visited various UNESCO World Heritage sites, including the fascinating cave monastery at Vardzia. Throughout our travels and in our formal and informal discussions as a team, we were committed to a truly interdisciplinary examination of the artistic and cultural history of medieval Georgia during this period of enormous change, but also great vitality and innovation. And many of the sites that we visited can now be experienced via our project website.
So I think everyone on the project, and me especially, were enormously grateful to the Getty for supporting this project in such a generous way, and the outcomes, I think, from everyone have been universally positive.